Panther Nation, Pantherologists, can Frank Reich lead the Panthers back to the playoffs? What is going on, guys? Clay here, back at it again with yet another edition of Pantherology. Welcome to today's video. I know I haven't been on posting, but this week I have been really working hard on putting some content together for you guys. So there is going to be at least 5 or 6 videos coming out in the next basically 5 or 6 days. So there might even be some days that are going to be some double headers coming out your way, guys. So be on the lookout for these videos, all right? Best way to do that so you don't miss out on any new videos, you first off like this video, subscribe to the channel, click that post notifications bell. That's the biggest one, because then you don't miss out on any new content. And also feel free to comment down below. Love to hear your thoughts, and I always respond to my people. All right, so I appreciate the support, guys. Also check out betusa.com. The link is down in the description. Promo code Pantherology. With the Super Bowl coming around the corner, you might as well sign up now, because if you do, you get a free $50 bet. So go ahead and check it out. betusa.com. The link is down in the description. And you can also use promo code Pantherology to also get you an extra free bet. All right. Other than that, guys, going to give my shout outs to the end. So let's go ahead. Dive right into today's video. So with Frank Reich in command now, the Panthers can go, I think, to the next level. So Frank Reich was named the 6th head coach in Carolina Panthers history. Now, although I feel Steve Wilkes really earned the position, I mean, Reich is an excellent choice. Now, can he be the one to lead this team to its first Super Bowl ring or even back to the playoffs? I think I have some reasons here that are reasonable to why that could be a possibility, okay? And the first reason I want to talk about is this defense. It's young and it's talented, okay? This defense was one of, if not the most enticing element of the Panthers' job when it became available. So when you got guys like Derek Brown, Brian Burns on the defensive line, you got Frankie Louvu, Shaq Thompson at linebacker, you got J.C. Horn, Dante Jackson, Jeremy Chin, and Xavier Woods in the secondary, who are all playmakers. They'll be able to bolster their defense in free agency and truly become a top 5 defense for years to come. Now, they'll be able to make some noise as long as they can maintain this core of the mentioned players together. Now the next thing, the construction of the offensive line. All right. Who thought the Panthers could overhaul their offensive line in a single offseason? I mean, they accomplished this by choosing left tackle Akeem Ekwonu, moving Brady Christensen to left guard, signing center Bradley Bozeman and Austin Corbett. These 4 players, along with Taylor Moton at right tackle, started 11 games together and physically, I think, dominated their opponents week in and week out, okay? And Christensen and Corbett were injured in the season's last game, but are anticipated to have fully recovered before next season. So it's time to go and add some depth to this group, I think, now that they've identified their starting 5. Now, another reason is I think we have, in my opinion, the best roster in the NFC South. I really do. Now, if we take a short tour around this division, right, is there one club that you honestly feel has a brighter future than us, the Panthers? I'm not seeing it. Tom Brady has officially retired. At least I think so. That team is in big trouble without him. New Orleans has a strong defense, but their offense is pretty bad. I mean, Michael Thomas is unable to stay healthy. Alvin Kamara's future is really uncertain, and they need a quarterback. So Atlanta, that's a totally different story. So sure, the NFC is up for grabs, and the Panthers should be able to take it. The NFC South will go through Carolina if they land a franchise quarterback. Now, the next reason here is will draft and build a franchise QB. So in terms of that franchise quarterback, the Panthers presently have the 9th pick in this year's draft. They won't get C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young, depending on how aggressive or desperate clubs go. We might not even get a chance at Will Levis or Anthony Richardson. The good news here, though, is that Carolina now has the draft money to move up in the draft thanks to the Christian McCaffrey deal. They have the capacity to obtain a guy if they fell in love with him. Now, Scott Fitterer said wanting to improve this roster to the point where they could just dump a quarterback in and go. If you ask me, though, they're getting very close to that. He has also stated last year that he would prefer to develop around a young quarterback, but who wouldn't, right? So if you can win with a rookie quarterback and you can spend that money on other aspects of your team, given what Wright accomplished with Carson Wentz early in his career, you'd want to believe he can accomplish even more with one of these quarterbacks in this year's draft class. And then my final reason, a winning history. Wright did an outstanding job, in my opinion, with Carson Wentz at the start of his career. He was in the running for the MVP in his second year in this league until tearing his ACL against the Rams towards the conclusion of that season. But it didn't seem to stop the Eagles, right? I mean, Wright stuck with Nick Foles, ended up beating Tom Brady and the Patriots in the Super Bowl with a backup as the quarterback. So during his stint in Indianapolis, he had some bad quarterback luck when Andrew Luck all of a sudden, retired. And then he was replaced by Jacoby Brissett, but who put up respectable numbers, honestly. I mean, he threw for over 2,900 yards. He had 18 touchdowns. He only had 6 interceptions. And he then went on to win 11 games alongside a 39-year-old Phillip Rivers, who retired after that season. Then Wentz comes and rejoins Wright in 2021, puts up some strong numbers once again, puts over 3,500 yards. He had 27 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. But then upper management chose to go a new route. Therefore, Wentz moved to Washington, and Matt Ryan came in. Now, despite the quarterback uncertainty, Wright led the Colts to 3 winning seasons in the 4 years, including 2 playoff visits. So you tell me what you think. So guys, that's the end of today's video. If you reached up to this point, I really appreciate you watching this video all the way through. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Click that post notifications bell so you don't miss out on any new content. Also, check out betusa.com. Sign up for free today. Get a free $50 bet. Also, get an extra free bet if you use promo code Pantherology. Also, shout out to the Carolina Panthers Den on Facebook. Go check them out. Great group on Facebook, so go check them out, the Carolina Panthers Den. Then also, you can check me out on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. I'm very active on all of those platforms as well. Also, be on the lookout for some live content. I am in a Madden League. If you ever heard of the AFC Roundtable, they invited me to this Madden League. So I'm going to start trying to go live maybe once or twice a week to play those games. As of right now, I am 1-0. I do have the Carolina Panthers, and this was a fantasy draft. So pretty interesting. So maybe I'll be able to get some content out of that as well. Other than that, guys, as always, before I leave you, y'all know what to do. Keep pounding.